Hey everyone, I am back with Shay Gilbert, New Vision Counseling Consultant in Oklahoma City. Today we're going to talk about how do you deal with grief. Grief is such a part of all of our lives. We grieve when we lose loved ones. We grieve when we lose a job. We grieve when we move from one transition of life, like for example, your kids are young and then they graduate and they move on. Well, that's grieving, and so oftentimes people don't take the time they need to really identify, man, I am sad, this hurts, and give themselves space to be sad, to journal, to write, to do the things that are healthy. And so Shay, just tell us a little bit about how you help people walk through the grieving process, which is so drastically different. There's common themes, but it's different for all of us. So how do you help people that come in?
You know, I just want to help people recognize that it's a process, and it's not going to go away overnight. And I really want to help people be mindful of anniversaries and ways that our body holds on to that grief, or is reminded of times that sad things happen, that when you lost something. Be really mindful of those anniversaries and go easy on yourself during that time when they come up. Maybe lighten your load a little bit. Don't schedule so much so you can take time to fully grieve that event, whatever happened.
Yeah, you know what I've noticed? I noticed that people, when they don't grieve well, the grief tends to go down, the sadness, but it doesn't come back up the same way it went down.
That's good.
Because it changes into something that's toxic, and it can actually start to infect your relationships. It can increase your anxiety, your rates of depression go up, your tolerance for things you don't like goes down, because you haven't dealt with something that's really hard, and you may have not even acknowledged it or known about how hard it was. Because in our society, I don't think we do transitions well. I don't think we grieve well. I don't think we take the time, especially if somebody dies. Like in other cultures, they get a year off, or people will wear black and everybody knows, hey, they're grieving, and they know how to interact with that person. You know, Shay may be grieving today because she's all in black. And if you would know, if it wasn't below zero, I would be wearing a black sweater too. So I think one of the elements that I hope you heard is that when you come to see us, we'll partner with you. We'll get to know your story, where you're at. We'll help you discover how to grieve well. And that looks so different for all of us. Some people grieve well by going out and talking to people and just being very active. Other people like to have one friend or a few friends and sit home and journal by candlelight. We all are so different in what we need. And so if that's something that you need, or people that you know need, we would love to join you in your story at New Vision Counseling Consulting and help you wherever you're at. So go to our website, newvisioncounseling.live. That's newvisioncounseling.live. And we'd love to start the journey with you.